for the company and what is the outlook? Let's understand with Sudipta Mukharjee, who's the Managing Director at Texmaco Rail and Engineering. Hi, good morning, and thank you so much for your time. First up, the company has partnered with Nevomo on the world's first levitating mag rail. How is the company expected to benefit from this collaboration? Give us a sense there, and what specific roles will the company play in its deployment as well as development?
Very good morning. Thank you for having us. So we are excited on this development because it goes with the India story. So first of all, a little correction. This is not the first of its kind in the globe. So Magnel technology exists. There are even high-speed trains based on Magnel technology in China, in Korea, in US, and Europe. So how it works for the Indian market, because today, considering the global scenario, we feel that India's stage is set to take the leadership in the high-speed technology and related things. So Magrel and linear propulsion is something which is going to be very exciting, because India wants to remain as a global sourcing hub and want to work efficiently with the vision of the Prime Minister and Honorable Minister of Railways and Information and Technology. So the stage is set for such things to come in the country. And we believe as a company that integration is most important, and we need not have to reinvent the technology to be a global leader in terms of the rail logistics or technology front. It's more about how we integrate and how we express and Indianize it and globalize it. And Texmaco, which is forte into manufacturing and a complete focus to the rail infra sphere,
Right,
to come up as a new age technology solution provider.
right.
It fits in very well.
Has this technology in India been approved? If it has been approved, could it come? I mean, I'm just trying to understand that Indian Railways, I doubt, will move into this. So it has to be perhaps, one of the metro companies or something else which will get created. So by the time this technology is commercially rolled out or officially rolled out, can I say it could take at least 3 to 5 years?
So this technology per se in India today, there is no plan has been made as of now. Perhaps we do not know to run a train on a maglev which is 600 kmph or something. We are working as a country to bring the bullet train, but this is something which has certain adjacencies and certain systems and solutions based on this, and the linear propulsion can be provided, for which there is existing Indian market. And if you see the captive railway system, even with the present rolling stocks, with this technology, it can be further, the speeds can be added with much more cost-effective manner. It can help in decongestion. It can help immensely in terms of the efficiency improvement in the ports and in the mines, logistic and freight movement of that. And there are certain things attached to this association is also the predictive track maintenance based on AI technology, which I think Government of India has a very strong focus with their safety reliance. So it is a thing which today we have a bucket to play with, and the ultimate could be a train in and around it, and it has to grow in couple of years.
The other thing I wanted to ask about, Mr. Mukherjee, was also what the visibility on your order book additions are from the Indian Railway segment. Given that, in Q3 alone, you had an order book of about 6,800 crore rupees. Do you expect moderation coming in Q4, or do you think the momentum is going to be intact?
See, the Government of India, Indian Railway, has come up with their first long-term order in 2022-23, and the delivery period is expiring in 25-26. So there is no point, and there should not be any expectation that in between a large tender will come up. Even seeing the budget allocation, we are very confident and we are very happy that government is walking the talk, and it's a commitment to consistency which has been shown. And in the rolling stock allocation, if you see that the same around 44,000 crore have been allocated, including the passenger mobility and the freight rolling stock. And it is part of the National Rail Mission of 2030. So the way the annual procurement is happening, it is absolutely in line with the action plan to take the rail logistics to around 45% plus of the modal share of the logistics of the country. And along with this, I would like to add that there has been a good traction in terms of inquiries from the infrastructure companies, because it's very easy to understand that the cement, steel, coal, minerals, it has to move more, and the productions are going up in all these cases, and electricity has to be generated more. So there are good traction for this, and including also the white goods. We are very happy to have a complete solution providing in the automobile, because that for these companies, the logistic cost, if it is moved through rail, can save their cost of logistic to 4 to 7%. So they are looking at very interestingly in the market, and Texmaco with this all innovation I think we are very much in the line and very, very hopeful.
All right, but Mr. Mukherjee, other thing I wanted to understand is that in your Q3 performance, we see that it was impacted a bit because of the shortfall in the wheel set availability. Has this issue been resolved, and what is the outlook for Q4 of FY25 with respect to the supply chain?
Yeah, there has been a disruption in terms of the rail wheel supply from the railways. But Railway has come up with a solution for allowing us with usage of, wheels of the imported sources. So it is being managed by the company. And if you see that in spite of there were certain stoppages in between in that, but Texmaco performed overwhelmingly, and it continued its journey of significant growth, where our revenue and the profit, net profit has gone up more than 50%. So, and we have emerged as an industry leader. So we have all the resources lined up, and we feel that is not going to impact Q4 at all. And we have a good forecast for 2025. Also, the momentum will go on, because our focus is to now consolidate on the core business along with eyeing at the growth and with the technology sphere.
Mr. Mukherjee, so good having you on the show today, and thanks for taking the time out.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, Texmaco on